communion with Rome, which accepted the authority of the Pope. They too are part of the College of Cardinals. They too will vote for his successor.
About this is that years ago we never would have seen this part of the ritual because technology wouldn't have allowed the use of cameras to test this.
The bark of St. Peter's, the Fisherman of Men, very symbolic fresco painting done in this beautifully frescoed reception hall, which in fact was built 800 years ago and then redecorated in the time of the Renaissance. The buildings of the Vatican look a bit of a jumble when you're actually walking through them because they've been built higgledy-piggledy over time. Each pope has wanted to embellish them and to add his own personal touch.
Swiss Guards leading the procession. Their normal uniform a little muted today with the colours of mourning.
They say that the uniform, these slashed uniforms, were designed by Michelangelo. I've never been able to confirm whether this is true or not.
Probably the only time that this Pope has been carried on the shoulders of other men. That used to be the way that popes travelled because it was considered appropriate that they should do so. That was stopped, I think, in the days of Pope John the 23rd, wasn't it? He thought it was undignified for a Pope to be carried on the shoulders of his fellow men. He put aside the fine titles, the many fine titles of the popes, and stuck to the servant of the servants of God. And so until now, Pope João Paulo II has not been carried in a litter like many of the popes before him. But for this final journey, he's borne on the shoulders of some of the retainers of the Vatican, many of them who will have had years of service here.
These would be the gentle uomini, the gentlemen of the papal household who would assist in greeting dignitaries who came for audience with the Holy Father.
Over the years, the modern popes have abolished a lot of ancient ceremonial. I remember seeing a ceremonial with Pope Pius XII where he was accompanied by ostrich fans. Those have long ago gone into the Vatican storage rooms. There's been a tendency to simplify ceremonial in recent years, but it's still a very impressive sight to see this mixture of the old and the new as Pope João Paulo II is carried slowly and gently to his final resting place.
Easy to imagine this ceremony conducted at any time in the past hundreds of years here at the Vatican, or indeed across Rome when popes lived in other palaces at different times, surrounded by these their most closest associates, the men who now take charge of the church in the 2 weeks or so before a new pope emerges. Father Sirico, The robes the Pope is wearing, we're used to seeing popes in white, but not here, not now. Why is that?
Well, he is actually in mass vestments just now. The red chasuble that covers him is a symbol of the priesthood, the color red chosen for the symbol of dedicating the totality of one's life, even to the shedding of blood. Remember that the Pope was a cardinal. We're used to seeing the Pope in a white cassock, but when he celebrates Mass, he would celebrate it in various liturgical colors, red being one of them. You'll notice that the priests are wearing red stoles to match the red vestment of the Pope, and the cope that the presider is also a